afternoon, children.
Good afternoon.
How are you all today?
Fine.
Have you had your lunch?
Yes.
Which curry have you eaten in lunch? Aloo. Okay, first of all, I would like to introduce myself. Soumya Chitigesi. I am from Jannaram, teacher trainee, Government Diet, Karimnagar. I hope that already you know what is factor. Could you tell me the definition of factor? Yes, you are absolutely right. A number which divides another number exactly is known as factor. Today let's have a talk on common factors and highest common factor. Highest common factor is also represented as HCF. What is the expanded form of HCF? Highest common factor. Now let us see what are the common factors. Common factors are the numbers which are same in the factors of given numbers. Is it clear? Now let us see with an example. Here we are taking two numbers. What are they? 8 and 12. What are the factors of 8? 1, 2, 4, 8. What are the factors of 12? 6 and 12. What are the common numbers in factors of these numbers? 1, 2 and 4. From the definition we can say 1, 2 and 4 are the common factors of 8 and 12. Is it clear? Yes. Now let us know what is highest common factor. Highest common factor is the highest number in the common factors of given numbers. Can I repeat it? Yes. Highest common factor means the highest number in the common factors of given numbers. What is the highest number in these common factors? 4. So we can say 4 is the highest common factors of 8 and 12. Here we have two methods to find highest common factor. One is prime factorization method and another one is continuous division method. Now let us see first one, prime factorization method. How many methods do we have? Say aloud. In this method, first we have to divide the given number with prime numbers only, and we should start the division with least prime number. Can I repeat it? In this method, first we have to divide the given number with prime numbers only, and we should start division with least prime number. Do you know what is the least prime number? 2. Yes, you are absolutely correct. Here we are taking three numbers, 8, 12 and 16. With which number do we start? 2. How many 2's are there in 8? 4. How many 2's are there in 4? 2. What are the prime factors of 8? 2 into 2 into 2. Now let's do the division of 12. How many 2's are there in 12? 6. How many 2's are there in 6? 3. What are the prime factors of 12? 3. Now let's move to 16. How many 2's are there in 16? 8. How many 2s are there in 8? 4. How many 2s in 4? 2. What are the prime factors of 16? What are the common prime factors in these prime factors? 2 into here the product of common prime factors is the HCF of given numbers. Product of common prime factors. Here 2 into 2 is 2 are the common prime factors. The product of these two factors is 4. So we can say 4 is the highest common factor of 8, 12 and 16. Is it clear for all? What do we do in this method? First we take 3 numbers, then we start the division with least prime number, and then the product of common prime numbers is the highest common factor of given numbers. Now let us know what is continued division method. Listen to me carefully. This method was invented by Greco-mathematician Euclid. In this method, first we divide the larger number by smaller number and then divide the previous divisor by remainder until the remainder is 0. When the remainder is 0, then the last divisor is the highest common factor of given numbers. Can I repeat it? In this method, first we divide the larger number by smaller number and then divide the previous divisor by remainder until the remainder is 0, and when the remainder is 0, then the last divisor is the highest common factor of given numbers. Here we are taking two numbers, one is 12 and another one is 16. What is the larger number here? 16. So from the definition we have to divide the larger number by smaller number. So we are taking 16 as a dividend, 12 as a divided. 12 ones are 12. What's the remainder here? So 4. Here we didn't get the remainder 0. So we have to divide the previous divisor by remainder until the remainder is 0. We are taking here 12 as a dividend, 4 as a divisor. 4 3s are 12. Here we got the remainder is 0. When the remainder is 0, what's the last divisor here? 4. So from the definition we can say 4 is the highest common factor of 12 and 16. Is it clear? What do we do in this method? First we divide the larger number by smaller number. When the remainder is 0, then the last divisor is the highest common factor of given numbers. Now let us know how to find highest common factor of 3 numbers in this method. Here we are taking 3 numbers, 12, 16 and 18. To find HCF of 3 numbers, we have 2 steps. Step 1 is the division of first 2 numbers. Step 2 is the division of remaining number and HCF of first 2 numbers. What is the step 1? Division of first 2 numbers. What are the first 2 numbers here? 12 and 16. According to our definition, we divide the larger number by smaller number. What is the larger number here? 16. What is smaller number? 12. So here we are taking 16 as a dividend and 12 as a divisor. 12 ones are 12. Remainder 4. Here we didn't get remainder 0. So we have to do we have to divide the previous divisor by remainder. 4 3s are 12. Here we got the remainder 0. What is the last divisor here? 4. So we can say 4 is the HCF of first two numbers. What do we do in step 2? We do the division of remaining number and HCF of first two numbers. What is the remaining number here? 18. What is the HCF of first two numbers? 4. What is the larger number in these two numbers? 18. So here we are taking 18 as a dividend and 4 as a divisor. 4 4s are 16. What's the remainder here? 4. No, 2. Here we didn't get remainder 0. So what do we do? Again we divide the previous divisor by remainder. 2 2s are 4. Here we got the remainder is 0. When the remainder is 0, what's the last divisor? 2. So we can say 2 is the highest common factor of 12, 16 and 18. What do we do in this method? First we take 3 numbers. In step 1, first we do the division of first two numbers. Then in step 2, we do the division of the remaining number and HCF of first two numbers. What have we discussed up to now? Common factors, highest common factors. How many methods do we have to find highest common factor? 2 methods. What are they? Prime factorization method and continued division method. In prime factorization method, with which number do we start the division? With least prime number. What is the least prime number? 2. Who did invent the continuous division method? Euclid. Okay, it's completed.